Okay, guys, it's been a few days. I've been very busy. I got sidetracked with a lot of things. I had to do some things for, anyway, I had to do some things, so I haven't been able to do any videos. But I am going to be doing the rucksack and patrol pack videos either today or tomorrow. Either after these videos or definitely tomorrow. I've got stuff on the whiteboard there to start it out. As I mentioned that before in the previous video. I got an email a couple days ago, and it was since I talked about shotguns on that other video. So I wanted to talk a little bit about shotguns in this video, as well as some other things going on here in the United States and over across the pond, right? Because our problems are not just our own. Our problems are worldwide nowadays. These are worldwide problems that we're having. So I wanted to talk about a few different things here. Alright, so I got a couple notes, and we're gonna do this thing. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and address the shotgun email now. I got my chair out today. I'm going to use it. Okay, so I'm going to sit down here. Got my coffee. I got to have a slug of coffee, right? Get things running. Got to sit that there for a minute. Alright, so September 1st today. Today is September 1st, the beginning of the burr months, right? I'm wearing a coyote brown bush hat today. I went out last night, and I went out the night before. I woke up at 2 a.m. Gonna get to that shotgun thing. I woke up at 2 a.m. 2 nights ago. I was having a dream, and I don't remember really what was going on in the dream, but in the dream I was on my property, but I don't remember what was going on. And then I heard what sounded like voices outside. Okay, so you got to remember, I'm kind of in between. Now I'm kind of in between the dream and waking up from the dream. 2 a.m. I heard voices. It sounded like voices coming from outside. So immediately I woke up from the dream, because I'm attuned like that. You know, you go so many years being aware of, you know, what's going on around you, because your life may depend on it, right? So I woke up from the dream because in the dream I thought I heard voices outside the house. So I got up and I quickly dressed. I was wearing these trousers, coyote brown blouse, this bush hat, and coyote brown gloves, and I grabbed a tool and Surefire flashlight, and I went out and patrolled the grounds a little bit. But you know, what this means, what I'm getting at here with all of this, is that we all need to be on a higher alert, okay? And because of the things that are going on in the world, we all need to be on a higher alert. You need to get switched on. If you've been switched off for a while because you've been playing Mr. Mom, or you've been playing farmer, or you know, gardener, or what have you, or you've been playing 9 to 5, you've been switched off for a while, now's the time to be switched back on, because we've got all these people that have come across the border, and not all of them are just people looking to come here and live, right? That's not the whole story. We all know that. That's not the whole story. I mean, we got fighting aged men coming across the border and so on. They ain't all there just to vote. They're all, there's a bunch of them that come in here going to try to take over and so on. Anyway, we're not going to get into all that. But the point being is that now is the time to be switched on and ready to go, right? When it's time to rock, it's time to roll. Now, 8 minutes left. I'm going to talk about these shotguns. Now, somebody asked my opinion, okay, about shotguns. And I'm going to tell you my opinion about shotguns. I love shotguns, okay? As far as you're gonna get the guys out there that have never fired a round on anything but a paper target or a gong, a steel animal or something, right? You're gonna get the guys like that. They're gonna be like, oh, a shotgun is only a close range weapon, and this and that, blah blah blah, and so forth. The shotgun is the most all around firearm that you could ever have as a Minuteman or in a SHTF situation, right? That's my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, well, you could either click off and go away, or you could just continue to listen, okay? But because you've got rounds, slugs, that you could take a man down at 100 meters. It's a fact. And 100 meters is plenty in a Minuteman situation. A lot of the stuff that I talk about on here as far as equipment, you see a lot of stuff that looks very much like your regular military equipment. All of your kit is military, regular, but you're applying it towards the Minuteman scenario here, okay? But when it comes, I talked about rifles and carbines before a little bit, just my opinion about rounds and whether you are in certain types of environments, right? But somebody says, well, what kind of shotguns do you recommend, and so on, and so I went ahead and I've written down here, I've got what I call the trifecta, okay? Now over here, you got your Remingtons and your Mossbergs and so on, right? Which are popular because they are affordable. But if you're going to go for the cream of the crop, you've got what I call the trifecta. And the reason why they are the trifecta is because they're the best. And I have fired a lot of rounds through Benelli shotguns in the past, and also Franke back when they had the Spaz 12. Okay, that's another one that I shot quite a few rounds through. And nowadays they have an up-and-coming shotgun, Beretta 1301 is what everybody's calling it, 1301, right? So that's an up-and-coming shotgun. I mean, it's really there. You know, it really is. There's a lot of debate between the Benelli and the Beretta. But let's first, in this video, I'm just going to wind this video up here in a minute because we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this stuff a little bit more. But Beretta owns Benelli. Okay? That's why you see this thing there. Okay? Beretta owns Benelli. Beretta's, the company was started in the 1600s. Okay, but Beretta owns Benelli. And Benelli owns Franchi. Okay? Franchi. The makers of SPAS 12 and SPAS 15 shotguns. Okay? Benelli owns Franchi. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Beretta also owns Stoeger. Okay? So Stoeger is off in Turkey. Now, one thing I want to mention is that there are a lot of clones of the Benelli M4, M1014 or 1014, okay? There are a lot of clones, right? But the thing is, do you want a fake Rolex or do you want the real Rolex? Okay? Now, I don't know that I'm going to get into a whole lot of details in this video about these shotguns. And we'll start off in another video. We'll talk a little bit more about these shotguns. But Beretta has that 1301 or 1301. That is a few years old now. There's now a version 2. There are companies that are making whole kits designed for tactical use, right? So it is a heavy hitter, okay? It's a heavy hitter, right? But it's a heavy hitter when it comes to Beretta and Benelli now. You're going to be hard pressed to figure out which one you might like between those two. You know, if you're going to go the shotgun route. Franchi is not real popular now, but years ago Franchi was popular with the SPAS 12. Franchi had done up some different versions for the British Special Air Service and so on, and other units, right? But anyway, yeah, they did away with the SPAS 12, and now they have the SPAS 15, and I believe it's a magazine-loaded shotgun. Well, we'll go ahead, we'll close this one down, and we'll talk a little bit more about these shotguns, and then we will cruise on into other things, and then, yeah. Anyway, we're probably going to do 2 or 3 videos of me just talking about different stuff today. And then after I do these videos, I may set up to start doing the rucksack patrol pack videos. I may do that. I may start working on that today. It's either going to be today or tomorrow. I'm going to work on them. So if I work on them today, might work on them today and tomorrow. But either way, they may come to you Tuesday or the following Saturday. So either or, you'll have something to look forward to. But the first videos we'll be talking about on the whiteboard, guys. So don't skip those, because I'm going to be having some pertinent information on the whiteboard for you, so that you can have your notebooks out, take notes, and you could, you know, form up your own kit to your own specifications. Alright, just give you some guidelines. See you in the next one.